George House Trust supports people living with HIV across Greater Manchester and the northwest of England. We also support people who are affected by HIV, so that might be carers or children of people living with HIV. Part of the work that we do is to ensure that people's dignity is preserved and that their human rights aren't violated. To help people to claim what they're entitled to do, to get the help that they need from statutory agencies such as social services, etc. And to support people and help people to feel optimistic about living with HIV and to recognise that some people have been living with HIV for a very long time now and are leading very fulfilling and happy and loving lives. The money we get from Manchester Pride is really important to the work that we do. For example, a lot of the people that we support are living on welfare benefits, so if something breaks down in their house, it can be a really big problem for them. So sometimes we help people to purchase washing machines, sometimes we help people to purchase a waterproof pair of shoes. You know, people living on benefits, it's really difficult to, spend on a purchase like that. And obviously we, have a lot of checks and balances within that who we give the money to. But it's really appreciated. I think it's one of the services, the Welfare Fund, is one of the things that our service users really appreciate, because when they're in a real dire straits, we're able to help them most times. Well, our main campaign for 2011 for George House Trust is our survival. We've experienced some massive funding cuts for the coming financial year, and Pride money will be more important to us than ever. A lot of government bodies are under severe pressure financially. One primary care trust has even cut our funding by 100%, which has been really shocking. That's obviously something that we're not taking lying down. But there are cuts across the board, and to provide good quality services to people living with HIV, helping them to stay healthy and happy, costs money. So really, survival's the name of the game for us this year. We've got a strong legacy within George House Trust of fighting and challenging. Like the Manchester Advice Service, they have specialist HIV advice workers. They come in here to support people, make sure they get the best advice possible. There was a proposal to scrap that completely, and we've put up quite a vigorous fight, and we're hopeful that that's going to continue. So we'll continue to do the base work, which is around trying to prevent the onward spread of the virus and to help people live happily and healthily. But alongside that, we've got a big fight on our hands to stay solvent. Looking to the future for George House Trust, I know that we'll be here in another 25 years' time, and that the current funding difficulties that we and other charities are experiencing will mean and it's already meaning that we're having to change the way we work in some ways. But we've been around through many struggles, and if our founding fathers had given up at the first obstacle, then we wouldn't be here. So we have to remember that part of our legacy is that we've struggled and that we have very high standards about the services that we provide to people living with HIV, and we strive to maintain those. We call it the red carpet treatment here at George House Trust, and a lot of our service users say that they can feel that when they walk in the building, because it feels like a really nice place to come into, and they're treated with respect and dignity, which is what our forefathers were fighting for 25 years ago.